Why there are so many methods of yoga is that every human being, according to yogic tradition, has 5 bodies. We're very aware of the physical body, but did you know that we actually have an energy body, an emotional body, a mental body, and a spiritual body? Okay, these are all like layers of clothing that the soul wears. The spiritual body is the finest matter worn by the soul. Okay? And then you have the mental body. According to our tradition, the spiritual body is where our karma is recorded. It is the computer that records all the karma, which in Indian philosophy is the sum total of all our actions and reactions in all our lives are all recorded. The good, the not so good, they're all recorded in this computer, and they cause us to be reborn over and over again. That's recorded in the spiritual body. In the mental body is where our mind is. The brain that we have is just the outer body of the mind. Okay? So the mind wears the brain, utilizes the brain to interact with the physical world. But the mind actually resides in the mental body. Then we have an emotional body, which has all the little programs about our emotional reactions. How we react to certain words, how we react to particular situations emotionally, are all patterns and programs in the emotional body. Some of these programs were put there at the time of our birth. Some we have programmed ourselves. Some have been programmed by our parents, our teachers, our society. So we have all these programs which determine our behavior. They're in the emotional body. Then we have the energy body. The energy body is where we have energy channels and energy centers. Okay, it is like the physical body, which have physical organs like the heart, which transport blood, and there's the brain with the nervous system transports the nerves, tells the body lift its hand and so forth. In the energy body, that's where our energy resides, our life force, which we call prana. The Chinese call qi, Japanese call ki. Okay, that's in the energy body. It's not really in the physical body. And there are energy centers there corresponding to the organs. And these energy centers, they transmit the energies along energy channels. So there are 72,000 energy channels in the energy body, roughly speaking. Nobody has counted exactly, I would think. But so we're a mash of these energy channels, all these pranic channels. Okay, but in yoga, we believe there are 7 main energy centers. Okay, and these 7 major energy centers are called the chakras, and they are along the spine. Just like physical evolution is based on the spine. The spine becomes more developed as an animal becomes more developed. Evolution, from an evolution point of view. And the brain comes from the spine, develops from the spine. Just so, spiritual evolution is along the chakras, these 7 major energy channels which correspond to where some of your major nerve plexus are. They're right at the back, but they're not actually in the physical body. You won't find them. They overlay on them in the energy body. So that's why there are methods of yoga postures that deal with the physical body. Then there are methods which we call pranayama or pranayam, which deal with breathing. Now, breath is tied to the energy, the life force. As you take in the breath, you're also taking in the life force which is all around you. In the air around you is pran, chi, life force. In the food you eat, there is pran and life force. Okay? So the energy body is what absorbs these life force. The physical body takes the oxygen, the energy body takes the life force. And if your life force is weak because you're not absorbing the chi or the prana from the external world and being able to circulate the life force, then your body will be susceptible to ill health. If your pran or chi is strong, which pranayama or pranayam helps to maintain and absorb more pran. So the more pran you have, the less likely you are to get sick. And if you are sick, the techniques of pranayama can help to overcome those diseases, because the more life force you are, the more difficult it is for diseases to take control of your physical body. Okay, so these techniques of pranayama are both for the physical health as well as certain spiritual pranayams are for activating the 7 spiritual chakras, for evolving oneself spiritually. So depending on which type of pranayama you do, you can do healing or you can evolve spiritually.